everyone, long time no see. I am actually filming today for you guys. It has been well over a month, probably pushing 2 months since I've filmed a video or uploaded a video, and I sincerely apologize to you guys for my short hiatus. I feel like it's kind of a short hiatus because it's fairly common in the YouTube beauty community, at least, for people to kind of, you know, go under the radar for a month or so. I've even seen people not do a video for like 6 months to a year that I'm subscribed to, and then all of a sudden I see a video from them. So I feel like a month or two isn't too awful bad, and I have been fairly regular, well, to my standards, on social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter and all that, but I will save the reasons why I've been on that short hiatus. I'll save it for a separate video, probably do like a get ready with me, catch up sort of video. So if you are curious what's been going on with me, I will save that till the end of the video, because I feel like, you know, not everybody cares. You know, you're just here for what the title represents, which is Empties. I feel like Empties videos, maybe if you're just like solely a YouTube viewer, some viewers may catch on this, but if you film videos and watch YouTube videos, you know that some videos are easier to film than others, especially when you're kind of like getting back in the swing of things. And for me, Empties videos are one of those where you can just kind of, it's an easy video to kind of get back into the swing of things. So that's why I decided for this to be like my first video, kind of just to warm up a little bit, because it can be really easy if you don't film daily or once a week. It's really hard to kind of get back into the swing of things. And even like setting up today, it was like like I was a beginner again. So enough with the little tangent. I'm gonna go ahead and get into these empties. And just as a fair warning, most of these empties are kind of skincare, hair care related. I don't think I have very many makeup products to share with you guys, so if you're not really interested in hair care, skincare stuff, you might not really be into this Empties video. If you hear little like weird noises, it's because of my kitten. I got a new kitten. His name is Sawyer, and I'll try to introduce him at the end of the video, but I just want to give you guys fair warning if you hear little noises. That's who it is. The first empty I have here is this Body Shop shampoo, and it's the Rainforest Balance Shampoo for oily hair. I actually picked this up more so for Steve, my boyfriend, my partner, my domestic partner, and he's got very different hair than me. He's got like normal, somewhat wavy kind of hair, so sometimes if he uses shampoo and conditioner for my type of hair, it can really mess with like the texture and everything of his hair. So with saying that, he really liked this, but it wasn't really great for my hair. It kind of dried my hair out because I have dry, coarse hair. So, but he really liked it. So there is that. So it wasn't really my empty, it's more his empty. The next empty I have here is this Avalon Organics hand and body lotion. Okay, he's like by my ring light, which is making me super nervous. Hold on a second. I did put him upstairs with his new toy with Steve in his room, thinking that would distract him during the video, but he likes to be around me. He's more like a puppy dog than a kitten. Like, he follows me everywhere. So he's one of the reasons why it's taken me so long to get back into filming. But anyway, I really did like this lotion, but I went through it pretty quickly, especially since I was using it all over my body and my hands. And I found the pump like mid to towards the end way through, like a quarter of when it was almost gone, the pump started to kind of act up on me and make it a little bit more difficult, and I ended up having to like twist the top out to use it, which was kind of discouraging. So I don't think I would repurchase it again. It's not necessarily the product itself. I really thought it was great. So this next product I've been wanting to talk to you guys about for a while. I was going to discuss it in like a new in haul kind of video, and then I forgot about it. And then I was going to put it in a favorites and forgot about it. And then I didn't film for a while, and I was like, screw it. Hopefully it'll make its way into an Empties video, and it did. This is the, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, it's Nubian Heritage. It's a brand I don't really see places I thought I would see. It's, I thought I would see it like on Beautylish or Vitacost or places like that, but where I found it was actually at my local sort of, it's kind of like a co-op slash local Whole Foods independent kind of grocery store, and that's where I found it, and I really love it, and Steve loves it as well. The fragrance I got is an Indian hip and Haitian vetiver. I'm not sure. It's like a very fresh green sort of smell to it. It smells really good. We both really enjoyed it. It's like a unisex sort of smell when it comes to body washes. It's not too floral, it's not too heavy kind of smells. So I really enjoy it. They have other ones that I want to try out. So unfortunately, it's one of those products I think that gets really slipped under the radar. It doesn't really get a lot of attention paid to it. So, but I really like it, and I can't wait to try other brands to maybe introduce it to you guys as well, because I think you'll really enjoy it. And this is the softening and moisturizer, or moisturizing formula. The next empty I have for you guys probably comes to no surprise to any of you that have been watching my channel for a while, and it's the Body Shop Chamomile Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. This is the only eye makeup remover I use. I've been using this for 15 plus years. I really don't find the need to use any kind of different eye makeup remover. I know sometimes I get bored with it, but then when I try other eye makeup removers, I'm like, they just fall short of this eye makeup remover for me. So once again, an all-time favorite and an empty. So this next empty is very signifies my channel to me in a lot of ways, because I'm finding, and I'll talk about this in another video, but I still love, even though I try to buy organic, natural, kind of like eco beauty products, I always find myself gravitating towards conventional drugstore brands as well. And the reason why I say that is this next empty is the Garnier Fructis. I used up the conditioner as well, but it was a mangled mess, and I'll get into that more in just a second. But it's the Curl Nourish formula. Honestly, I haven't found a shampoo and conditioner that works really great for my curly, coarse hair. It's really difficult. I remember years ago it was like obsolete to find a shampoo and conditioner that was solely for curly hair, but this day and age it's become more prominent. But I was very impressed with how well this worked for being such a well-known drugstore kind of brand. The only thing I would say is the conditioner bottle. It's really, once you're like halfway through it, it's really, the packaging sucks. Like I had to like squeeze, and it got to a point where that didn't even work. I almost was close to like tossing it out, but since the product works so well, you may just have to find yourself like putting it in a better packaging, because once you're like halfway done with it, it just isn't great packaging, because the conditioner is so thick, it's hard to get out. And I have some, I'm not doing this in any particular order, this was the next thing I grabbed, and it's these PF Candle and Company candles, and I'm no longer purchasing their candles because I'm just not satisfied with them. I feel like they don't emit a lot of fragrance. Granted, it is soy based, and you know, I think they use essential oils and everything, so it's probably not as strong as, say, your typical Bath and Body Works candle. But I really have to say, I don't think that's the case, because I've purchased candles before in the past that were soy based and smelled them in stores, and they're much better basically than the PF candle companies. And I also find it difficult, once they're not even halfway burned, I find it difficult to relight them. It's hard to get in there, relight them, so I feel like that's a waste. I feel like they were better before they started becoming more popular and you started seeing them on, you know, Urban Outfitters and Free People, you know, those hipster kind of clothing stores. Not to bash them, I still purchase things from them every once in a while, but you know what I mean. It's just, I feel like the quality was borderline to begin with, and then once they became more mainstream, it just really doesn't work for me anymore. So I'm on the hunt for some new toxic free kind of candles, because that's kind of important to me because of having pets and everything. So enough with that. This next little, it's not really empty, it's one I'm getting rid of because it didn't work out for me. It's the Origins Ginseng Eye Cream. To me, this was kind of gimmicky because I think it was a 500 point perk, so I didn't waste any money on it per se, but it says it's a refreshing eye cream to brighten and depuff. I feel like it didn't depuff my eyes, and the brightening thing is all because it's got those really microscopic shimmers in it, so it doesn't really tackle the problem like internally. It's just kind of like an external fix. So I would never ever buy that. So I'm glad it was just kind of like a freebie. This next item I've already repurchased. I really like it. However, I think once I'm done with the bottle I'm using now, I'm going to take a break from it because I have so much skincare I have to get through. It's the Pacifica Dreamy Youth Day and Night Face Cream. I just find it a great go-to face cream. I feel like we all have that one that's just always kind of been tried and true to us. You find that it doesn't break out your skin, it gives you what you want, and that's what this one does for me. Especially as a day cream. As a night cream, I feel like I need something a little bit heavier, but for the summer, it's great. These next items are the Schmidt's natural deodorants. Now, I used up the bergamot and lime one. However, I did not use up the Lang Lang and Calendula. How do you say that? Calendula? I don't know. I did not use up this one because I didn't really like it. It's kind of one of those, like, not really musky, but that's the first word that comes to mind. It's kind of musky, kind of a little bit too earthy for me. I really like the bergamot and lime better. It's more of like a refreshing scent. And I want to tell you guys, I purchased the Schmidt's one in the stick form, and it is a completely different formula than the ones here in the jars. I used up this Yarok hair serum, Feature Shine. I think I got this, it was a while ago. I want to say it was like almost a year and a half ago, from a beauty box like Vegan Cuts or Petit Vour. This is really awesome. I would say next to my Uma hair oil, this is next in line after that one. It's really, really great, and I want to repurchase it. And I need to put a reminder for myself that once I get to a point where I've used up enough hair oils that I want to repurchase this one. And then this is another one that didn't work for me. It's this Vapor Organic Beauty makeup remover cleansing oil. It was just way too, it came in a Beauty Heroes box. It was the little sidekick, and it was just way too way too oily for me. I found it difficult to work with. I couldn't kind of figure out how to use it, so there's probably like a learning curve, and I just couldn't find the patience to kind of be patient with myself with that learning curve. So I don't know if you guys are a bit more patient when it comes to like cleansing oils. And I don't know, if you don't like cleansing oils or oily type of makeup removers, then you won't like that as well. Like for example, the the Clinique Take the Day Off eye makeup remover, you won't like it because it's like that oily kind of consistency. Last 2 or 3 items are some makeup items. So I lied to you guys, I do have some makeup items. The first one is just like a little sample that I got from Nusaya, I'll put it in the annotations right here, .com. And it was a sample of the Sappho Foundation. It's an organic foundation, however, it's at a really steep price point. I want to say like $50 or something. So obviously I wanted to make sure I liked it and had the right foundation match, and I really do love it. It's kind of the best, somewhat full coverage, but still natural finish organic foundation I found that's kind of long lasting. It's kind of up there, I would say, with the Amazon Clay foundation, but a lot more organic and better quality. But it is at a high price point, so it's just one of those things that I'm gonna keep on my wish list and under my radar, but I'm not gonna get anytime soon because I bought a lot of foundations lately, and I will save that for another video. The next one is one that didn't work out for me. I'm getting rid of. It's the Elate Clean Cosmetics lipstick, and I love the packaging. I just didn't like the lipstick. It was just too sheer. It's in Lively. It's just a really sheer formula. I don't know if you can. There you go. It's like a brown, nude, sheer, kind of everyday. I just found it kind of boring, to be honest, and it kind of started to fall apart a little bit on me, so just decided to toss it. But I would like to try other things from this brand. And then lastly is this MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. I already have another one. I love it. I usually use it solely for the purpose of my bottom lashes, but lately in the summer I really don't like to put mascara on my bottom lashes because, you know, it just melts no matter what you do unless you use like waterproof. But I have been using it more so on my top lashes as well. It's a similar effect that the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara gives you, or any of those like thin wands where it doesn't really give you volume or fullness in your lashes. It's more so like lengthening and separation. So that's why I love it. I love that look in the summertime where your eyelashes are just like really long and separated, and it just looks really fresh to me. That is my empties, you guys. I can't tell you how happy I am to be back on YouTube, and I really want to share why I've kind of been absent and needed a break from it. I really missed it. It really does a lot of positive things for me, but I was really questioning some things that were like negative stuff that was going on in YouTube and like in my personal life. But like I said, I'll get into that maybe like in a get ready with me. But not all of it is bad. I don't want you guys to be thinking, oh God, YouTube drama, personal drama. Like, not at all, because one of the reasons why I've been absent, and I've kind of been mentioning it a little bit throughout this video, is we got a new kitten. If you follow me on Instagram and things like that, you've seen pictures of him already. We got him back in, oh yes, we got him the day before, the day after Steve's birthday. It was totally not planned. It was not supposed to be a birthday present. It just kind of happened. And so that was like the end of May, and here it is the end of July. So we've had him for 2 months now. He was born the end of March, so that makes him 5 months old, and he's growing like a weed. It makes me so sad. I wish they could stay kittens for longer, but they don't. So I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and grab him, but I don't know how long he'll stay on camera because he's never been on camera. Well, I've taken pictures of him, but you know what I mean. Like, he's really playful all the time, and he's very like squirmy. He's very loving, but when he's in play mode, all he wants to do is just be put down and play. So hopefully I'll be able to show him to you guys and he's not like squirming around a little bit. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, are you ready for some cuteness? Here he is. This is Sawyer, you guys, and we got him at a no-kill shelter here that's local to us, and we love him dearly. We did have our heart set on getting another long-haired cat. My cat Lucy, she's like half Maine Coon, domestic long-haired cat, and we wanted to get another long-haired male cat. We did want to get a male cat, and he is a boy, hence his name. But we just we took one look at him and knew he was supposed to be a part of our family. So what's really special about him is his ears. I don't know if you guys can see his ears very well, but he's got what's called ear garnishing or ear furnishing, where he's got like the little old man ear hairs where they like stick out, which was very unique. So he's really sweet, he's really loving, and he's kept us busy. Like, it's like having a new baby. Like, he wakes us up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. He wants our attention all the time. He's getting into things. Like Lucy, our other cat, when she was a kitten, she didn't really jump on things or get into things as much as he does. So he's been a handful, and when I was setting up today for my video, he was getting into stuff, weren't you? Weren't you? Yes. Let me see if I can. So there's his little ear hairs. I hope you guys can see them better. All right, you guys, I'm so happy to be back. I'm thinking that my next video will be the get ready with me catch up kind of video, but we'll see. And put in the comments below what you guys have been really enjoying, because even though I've been absent on YouTube, I have still been buying stuff. And Sawyer's on the floor making noise. I dropped one of my empties and he's playing with it, so that is my cue to go. I will leave it there and see you guys very, very soon. Bye.